Okay, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Tuned in right now to the Proper Perspective podcast, the Proper Perspective podcast. We're gonna get it started with some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection. Whose mouth is mumbling, trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection. Whose mouth is mumbling, trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz break it down with the proper perspective.
Here we go for the Proper Perspective podcast. We're down here in Richmond, Virginia. We at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. As you can see, I found the statue of so-called Powhatan. And it's very interesting that they were making their comments in their presentation. The chief was saying this is an image of Powhatan. So we found the statue. Yes, it's a real statue. Now, if you don't know, then what you should know is that when you find these statues in museums, the museums will tell you who it is. They will tell you what it is. Now, it's very interesting because when we get here and we'll see, I'll let you glance at it. Down here at the marker, so the marker reads, at least in part, the first part, 1924, cigar store figure with African American facial features and Native American dress, about 1880 to 1890. The second part of the marker reads, racial identity. This tobacco store figure evokes the history of enslaved African Americans who grew tobacco and the Indians who introduced it. It also reveals the stereotypes held by many whites of both as equally inferior. That perception allowed the Virginia Assembly in 1924 to pass the Racial Integrity Act, which labeled both simply as colored. As state records were altered, Virginia Indians were stripped of their identity. But the marker says nothing about Powhatan. They actually say this is a statue, a made-up statue. Is not representative or reflective of any real human that had ever lived. It's simply an artist's rendition to represent what Virginians thought about both African Americans, or rather enslaved Africans, and the Native Americans who occupied this land before the coming of the European. Has nothing to do with Powhatan. Nothing to do with Powhatan. So I'll come right back with the Proper Perspective podcast.